Back to politics now. High stakes in Ohio today for Governor John Kasich as he battles Donald Trump for his first primary win of the presidential campaign.
Kasich cannot make America great again. Can't do it. Your governor is totally overrated. He hasn't done a thing. And without oil, you would be in worse shape than any other state in the union, believe me.
Well, despite the tight race in Ohio, Kasich doing his best to ignore Trump's taunting rhetoric.
If any of you ever see me getting out of control, I want you to take me aside and I want you to say, remember what you told us at that press conference.
Former New Hampshire Senator John Sununu is a Kasich supporter, and he's with me today. Great to have you on The Real Story. You know, I thought that press conference with Kasich today was very telling. It was very interesting because it's the first time a couple of things happened. He said that he hadn't really noticed the negativity and the controversy of Donald Trump and some of the things he said until recently, number one. And then number two, he said, you know, moving past Ohio, I'm going to have to take a closer look at that. And, you know, I may have to say some things about what Donald Trump has said. Why did your candidate change his stance on this today?
Well, it's not really a change in stance. Look, the riots, the violence, the fighting that had taken the news by storm was on Friday. And John Kasich was campaigning Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what he's saying is he really didn't go back and look at all of the repugnant things that Donald Trump has said, not just over the last few days, but over the last few months until recently. And it's something that, look, it's not presidential. Trump loses his composure. And even that clip you just ran, he says things that aren't true. Kasich, under John Kasich, 417,000 new jobs have been created in Ohio, and less than 5% are in the energy industry. So when he doesn't have the facts on his side, Donald Trump just makes things up.
But the thing is, even on the debate stage, when John Kasich is personally there, Donald Trump has said some of these things that some would consider controversial. So I guess that was the thing when I heard him say today that this was the first time that he had heard this. You know, I guess moving forward, let's say that it's good news for your candidate in Ohio tonight. Sure. Moving forward, does that mean that we're going to see John Kasich now go a little bit negative?
Look, I don't know, and we'll see. John Kasich, first of all, Governor Kasich has talked about the fact that Donald Trump's health care plan doesn't add up, his financial plan doesn't add up, and obviously he has no experience balancing budgets, cutting taxes, the things John Kasich has done over and over again. So there's a contrast to be made there, but you can do it in a way, and John Kasich has throughout the campaign, in a way that's serious, that's presidential, that will command respect from our allies around the world instead of put us in a negative light. That's an enormous difference in tone and temperament, but there's also a difference in achievement and record and success. No one in this campaign has the success of John Kasich building jobs.
So Kasich has said that if he does not win his home state of Ohio tonight, that he will get out of the race. But then there was some discussion about moving on to Pennsylvania. So which one is it?
Oh, look, we've got a full campaign scheduled for the week ahead. Pennsylvania, Utah, that's all part of the plan. John Kasich's going to win delegates in North Carolina, in Illinois. He'll win Ohio tonight. And I think that will just underscore the fact that no one is going to get to this convention with a majority of delegates. And what are the delegates going to be asked to do at our convention? Choose the candidate, the Republican, who will carry the Republican standard and beat Hillary Clinton in the fall. And nobody has run stronger against Hillary Clinton than John Kasich. Far stronger than Donald Trump or Ted Cruz, especially in critical states like Ohio and New Hampshire.
I guess
that's the key to victory.
I guess that means that if he doesn't win his home state, he's still staying in the race. That's what it sounds like. Senator
That's always for the candidate to decide.
Okay, of course it is. Senator, great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.